Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another daily 10-minute update where I'm going to keep this short and sweet and give you an update for exactly what you need to know. My name is Philakone. I've been in the crypto space for over 9 years now, and I invest and I also day trade, but day trading has taken a step back due to the size of my portfolio being so large that it's pretty much a large swing position, and the market has been performing very well so far. So even though Bitcoin is getting closer to the $74,000 all-time high, the alts haven't really caught up significantly yet. So let's take a look at what ended up happening. If you are in my Discord group, you would know that I'm incredibly bullish on Bitcoin for the medium and also the long term. I was unsure of when we were going to break this particular resistance around $67,000, and it ended up breaking a lot faster than I thought. So the original trend was like this. Okay, the original trend was looking like a channel that has been formed for a while now. Okay, so you see this 2-day channel, and then you see this type of double resistance. And the double resistance comes from back in April over here, right around there. So this double resistance, I didn't think it was gonna smash it that soon. Okay, so you see that this is a high, it makes a channel, but what ended up happening was you see the MACD slowly converging after these large series of candles occur. And then you see the MACD just crossing to the upside. For those unfamiliar with these types of patterns, this is called three white soldiers. And what three white soldiers looks like is basically three bullish green candles, followed by a red one usually, and then a large green one after that. If you take a look on the 2-day chart, you're actually going to see something very similar to that. You see a series of 1, 2, 3 green candles, a consolidation candle, and then a candle that smashes to the upside. So this ended up rallying the entire market significantly. We see that that day, the entire crypto market cap ended up skyrocketing by about 10%. So this is where the rally happened, and we ended up moving about 11% total. But the thing is, the alts haven't really significantly picked up to the upside yet. Okay, so you take a look at some of my large holdings, and some of them are doing incredibly well, some not so much. One of the more significant ones was Gala, that ended up dropping to the downside because there was an exploit where Gala was being minted and dumped onto the market. It ended up causing a major crash of about 22%, but you see now Gala has recovered by more than 30%. So just going down and taking a look at the different altcoins that I carry, many of them were reaching a major support point already. So you see these guys looking like they were trying to smash down, but it didn't smash down. It ended up rallying. You take a look at a coin like Polkadot as well. It formed a very similar type of support that held. You take a look at Sol, and it formed a beautiful trendline support that was rallying like that to the upside. So many people have missed these opportunities, unfortunately, but you see also coins like Matic, they were very good buying opportunities around here as well. So tons of coins are making a very similar type of pattern that broke to the upside, such as on Jupiter that I hold significantly. And you see that it's formed a symmetric type of triangle that broke to the upside. So for those that are very fearful of the market and you're constantly waiting for lower prices, unfortunately, you're going to miss out on a lot of these types of opportunities. Many people are just like, okay, 5% more, 10% more of a drop. I'm going to wait. And then they end up missing it. And then there's so much risk as well that you need to understand when you don't buy at specific key levels, when it's reached that price point and those ranges. And if you wait for a little bit longer, unfortunately, many amateur traders are greedy, or they're very fearful. They're greedy in terms of they want to wait just a little bit lower for a better price, or they're fearful because they think it's going to drop lower and they cannot withstand this type of volatility. For example, myself and a lot of my professional investor friends that carry multi-million-dollar portfolios, some of my friends carry in the 8-figure ranges where they were building it from like $20,000 back in 2017's bull market. Some of my friends have been holding throughout multiple bull market cycles as well, which is something that you should never do, in my opinion. We got to understand how the crypto market, it oscillates up and down like a wave, And every 4 years around the halving is where it starts to really pick up. And then we reach an all-time high, maybe between 500 to 550 days. And then there's a 400-day drop to the downside till it reaches a bottom, where Bitcoin reaches a bottom, and then Bitcoin rallies. And then altcoins, they stagger behind. They find a bottom. For example, this time, instead of 400 days, it took about 580 days for alts to find a bottom sometime around July, August last year. So understanding this cycle, it's going to allow you to heavily capitalize on trying to sell into strength. What I don't recommend is this. A lot of people will wait for example, like a top to be reached, and then a large drop, and then a retracement up, and then another drop. So what this does is it allows you to confirm that a bear market is starting to begin after a really large drop. But if you employ this type of strategy, in my opinion, the drop could be so significant already that you're going to lose out on the majority of your profits. So it's important to understand exit strategies as well. Like for example, I'll show you guys my portfolio here, the public one and the private one. So I'm carrying a very substantial portfolio. In my main portfolio, it has rallied significantly to the upside. You can see that just on May the 15th here, my mistake, May the 15th over here, that it was significantly. So I was actually on low on May the 15th here at around, actually earlier than that, May the 15th, I was at 4.8, okay? So only in a few short days, in literally about 4 days, it ended up recovering back up to about 5.7 million. So it made a tremendous rally in the past few days only. And that's the beauty of seeing these types of large drops, okay? You see a really significant drop of 40, 50, 60%. And that's going to happen for a lot of altcoins. They're going to drop that much, and then they're going to relax, rest, consolidate, correct, and then the rally ends up continuing again. So you got to be able to withstand this type of volatility. There's somebody in my Discord group who messaged me, and he literally lost 29 out of 30 Bitcoins because he decided to leverage high. So he lost millions of dollars, 30 Bitcoins to 1 Bitcoin left. So if you're going to play stupid games, you're going to fortunately win stupid prizes as well. If you cannot withstand holding long term and you decide to get greedy and you decide to leverage, this kind of things are going to happen where you're going to get liquidated, because these 10% drops, they happen so often that you have to be incredibly accurate to win a substantial amount if you leverage. It's just better not to leverage, in my opinion, if you're going to invest long term. And it's also good to diversify. So for example, if you have like $10,000, it's really good to divide up that $10,000 and say to yourself, okay, I'm going to have this amount for day trading, and then I'm going to have this amount for investing. So if you're a skilled day trader and you've proven to yourself that you can make profit, you have consistently made profit, you have actually grown it to a fairly significant amount. Like I'm talking about being consistent long-term and minimizing your mistakes. You can allocate more of that $10,000 hypothetical bankroll of yours into day trading. So for example, myself, if I had my skills, for example, and I had a limited amount of money, I would definitely put half of it into day trading and half of it into my investment portfolio, because I know that I would be able to generate a profit with allocating 50% to the day trading capital, because I've proven it before to myself. I know that I can make a profit, and it's something that I've consistently worked towards. Whereas if you're a newer trader, for example, you're not going to want to put like 50% into your day trading bankroll. You're going to want to put like 80% or 90% into your investment portfolio, and maybe 10%, 20% into your bankroll for day trading. That's going to allow you to get experience in the market and take a little bit of risk, right, to learn. Especially if you're buying on dips, you're going to have a high probability and a lot less risk to actually be profitable. So for those that are not in my course yet, I urge you guys to take it, okay? There's a link below, first of all, to sign up for my Discord. You guys should join my Discord. I give you the best updates from both an investing perspective and a day trading perspective. There's thousands of people in it, okay? And then if you guys haven't taken my 2024 Investor's Guide to Crypto yet, take it. I give you a breakdown of my portfolio, my entry strategies, how to manage risk, and especially an exit strategy. But the most important thing is I focus on you guys maximizing your profits and minimizing your mistakes. And then there's also the Emergency Bull Market Survival Guide, which focuses heavily on my day trading strategies. So I've been day trading for 9 years. I've traded in the millions of dollar ranges, and I'm here to give you guys my strategies. So just imagine somebody who's been in the market for 9 years, has made a substantial amount of money, and I'm here to cut down your learning curve. And a lot of people are like, Philakone, if you do so well in the market, why do you have courses? Well, first of all, they're of a lot of value. And secondly, I want to teach people and help them become successful. And thirdly, I'm sure that you guys are all smart enough to know that I've got to stay relevant in crypto because I am an influencer, and it's really good to share the knowledge that you have while also keeping a value for it. And also, to be quite blunt, I don't work for free, guys, right? This is something really good for you to up your skills to another level. I've made all the mistakes already, so you guys don't have to make them. DM me. They're normally $400 for these courses. This Advanced Trading Mastery is for my elite group only, and that is completely sold out. It's always sold out, okay? It's always sold out, but if you want more information on it, just DM me. These two right now, they're on sale. Half price from $400 to $200 for each one. And you also get 6 months of my Discord for free. Okay, so that's such a good deal. So DM me, guys. So just taking a look at the market and summarizing really quickly, we see that Bitcoin has significantly broken to the upside. And to be quite honest, like right now, Bitcoin is so bullish that we are hitting a resistance. Okay, like it's hit a resistance roughly here already. Okay, which is around $72,200 and $200. So if you take a look at my post, this is exactly what I said over here, okay? Next stop, when Bitcoin was only 69K, I said next stop between 70K to 71.8K. And we ended up hitting what? We ended up hitting 72.1K. So because I anticipated a 2-day resistance over here, and if you take a look at basically any indicator that's oscillating or giving you the direction of a trend, you can see that the daily chandelier has really rallied to the upside already. So the volatility has 100% changed. And a lot of the altcoins are doing incredible as well. So I hope you guys are staying strong. Make sure that you are staying committed to being in this bull run for long term and not short term. If you get spooked out because the market is too volatile, right? Just remember your long-term goal, which is Bitcoin well over $100,000. Do not get worried about the short-term volatility. It is not how you're going to make an immense amount of profit, okay? And if you guys are very worried about anything, you're welcome to DM me. Reach out to me anytime. I'm a very social person online, and I want to make sure that you guys are doing very well. And also DM me to get into these courses at a stupid good price, all right? So have a great day. If you enjoy my content, make sure you're hitting the like button and also subscribe if you haven't already. And guys, subscribe to my Instagram as well, where I give you tons of daily updates about life, about crypto especially, and you're going to find a lot of motivation and good things on there. So sign up to my Instagram below as well. See you guys later. Bye now.